One very, very last question, and a brief one, which is: if we were having this conversation in a year, what would you hope concretely to have seen in terms of the path that you've laid out? What would your priority be?
I would like concretely to see more countries anchoring their long-term strategies on net zero, and then working with this forward guidance, how you can get incrementally to a very significant endpoint of transformation. And I think that in this process, we have to focus very much on some countries would have an easier time, others not. I think of India, young population, still relatively low income. For India to forego the cheapest source of energy, which is coal, they need help. They need to be supported. Of course, I believe that in India, people recognize they already have places in the country that are becoming, at the time, unlivable. They are a country at very high risk. But supporting each other, the way we have to support within countries in just transition, we have to support across countries for just transition, so we can get to the point our future really depends on. If I may, my granddaughter, who I love dearly, is now 10. In 10 years, when she's 20, there could be 100 million more poor people because of climate change. And by the time she's 40, there can be 100 to 200 million climate migrants. And if she's lucky enough to live to be 90, the world could be 3 to 4 degrees hotter, basically barely, if at all, livable, unless we act.